Well, at the end of the day, I didn't picture it like this, Like I tell y'all, most of these guys come up in this fighting game, they got the silver spoon in their mouth, promoter pushing them. But everything I did was all through hard work. No big time promoter, with CES, Jimmy Burfield, Classic Entertainment Sports. And what we did, we showed everybody what hard work and determination will get you. Never to let a loss, get you down in your career or get you down in life. Even the things that you go through in life, never give up. And that's one thing I never did. I never gave up. Every time I get in there and fight, I think about, the way my life could have been on these streets of Philadelphia, It's a hard place to come up in Philadelphia, but I could say I showed everybody what hard work and determination would do, I'm a TV man. Every time you see me fight, I'm on TV, baby.
How was training camp for this fight?
Oh man, training camp been excellent, man. Hard work. I've been having some guys in here that have been trying to kick my butt, and that's what you want. I'm a fighter, whereas though I want nothing easy. When I go in that ring, to fight hard, then I make it look easy. It's all from training camp. So every one of the guys that have been come down here trying to kick my butt, I appreciate you. And now it's time to go get this world title.
Any special preparations for this fight?
Oh man, listen, the special preparation is, Team Hammer. Everybody up their level to an A+, to 100%, 110%. We just took it to another level this camp, sparring. Sparring 4 guys, and we stand in this ring, and these guys trying to kill me, But at the end of the day, man, the love, the support, no fakeness, all realness. And that pushed us all to another level to be the best. And, February 27th, HBO main event, Madison Square Garden, we're going to be the best, and we're going to be great that night.
How do you think your fighting style gives you an advantage to beat Crawford?
Oh, well, you think about it, man. I can do it all, southpaw, right-handed, banger. On the right-hand side, the left-hand side. I've been in there with every style there is, And I can fight, and I can, fight every style there is. So, really, I have a big advantage. They may not feel so, but I really do. In fight night, you will see it,
You think you're getting the respect that you deserve? A lot of the top guys opted out without saying they weren't ready, but obviously, you stepped right in.
Well, at the end of the day, man, this the fight business, man. Like I say, growing up on the streets of Philadelphia, you can't say you're ready to fight. Somebody come up to you, you gotta fight. You know what I mean? They ain't no, oh, I'm not ready to fight. Listen, what they tell you, and I've been a big fan of this, Team Mary Anderson, Team Hammer, we old school, and they always say, a championship fight is only a phone call away. That's why we stay ready, so we won't have to get ready.
That's right.
Do you see any flaws in the style and technique?
Oh man, it got a lot of flaws. And I'm guaranteeing this fight, you're going to see him get exposed. Listen, I tell you, everybody put him up on a pedestal, and most of these fighters get done that way because who they sign with, the big promotion and everything. But, a guy like me, hard work, determination, and to will to never give up, you want to see come fight me.
The word around the gym is on the days that you weren't scheduled to spar, you came in pretty grumpy. Is that because, is this the fact that you're training for a title fight, you feel like you wanted to be in there every day, actually throwing leather and actually sparring?
Well, yeah, man. Well, it's just where I'm at, man. The mode, I can say it really changed within a month, I come in the gym, most people see me when they see me on TV, oh, Hank, you mean. I'm not really that mean. I ain't gonna front, I'm mean, but I'm not really that mean. But at the end of the day, it burns me up that I'm finally get my just due. I'm mad about that, tell you the truth. I should have been at a world title shot. And, I'm happy it came, but I'm mad at the same time, I'm upset because a lot of people overlook me. Oh, Hammer and Hank ain't worth this, he ain't worth that. Why should I be fighting this, I read everything, and I sit back and I endure it, and I take it in, I digest it, and that's my attitude right now, man. I'm angry. And fight night, you gonna tell by the way I'm punching. Reach a high point at your career, and sometimes, you know, I ain't gonna front me and coach, we class heads, but we're training, we're fighting, we wouldn't. But at the end of the day, you know, we both stubborn, you know. And at the end of the day, you know, a situation happened where we both parted ways, you know, and then I always came back to Mary Anderson, you know, and I've been wanting to get back with Coach through previous fights, but Coach stubborn, you know, I'm stubborn. And I'll actually say, I get one of the trainers, I can say Rice, you know, he's with Team Hammer, you know, Rice, yeah, I mean, ask Coach, you know, can we work again, you know, I want to talk to him. Coach is like, oh, well, he want to talk to me, he come, yeah, I mean, no, he'll say no, and then he'll say, well, if you want to talk, he can come and talk. So, you know, I probably trained here, I was always welcome at Mary Anderson, this is where I started, so they never kicked me out, you know, so I'll pop up every now and then, you know, and then one day, you know, I said, man, excuse my language, the hell with it, you know what I mean, we talked, we mensed everything out, and that's the best thing that could have happened, because now y'all about to see the great Hammer and Hank, you know, with coaches still in me from the amateurs. We back, man, and I'm back to doing the things that I love and fighting the way that I love to fight, you know, and I'm back.
Crawford and you have been very impressive coming into this fight. Who do you think the pressure's on more to perform well, you or him?
Oh, the pressure on him. Everybody knows, man, Hammer and Hank gonna do what he do. Have you ever seen Hammer and Hank in a boring fight?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, the pressure's on him. We ain't in Omaha, you know. We on the East Coast, baby, and I'm about to get an East Coast butt with it.
Hey Hank, Scarecrow Grin here. So I'm just gonna name a few fighters off and let me know how much that's weighing on you for this championship fight. Raimundo Beltran, Herrera, Delorme. Those are fights, you know what that did in your career. How much does that weigh on you going into this fight? Championship fight, do you want it going anywhere near the judges at this time?
Well, you know, at the end of the day, you know, definitely not. You know, definitely not. But the key thing about that, none of them guys kicked my butt. All controversial losses. Whereas though at the end of the day, I got fans in their hometown. You won that fight. The media, you won that fight. ESPN, you won that fight. Nobody flat out kick Hammer and Hank butt. You know, and we could say, and you could sit back and look, everybody that I fought, Terence Crawford fought, right? And I see what they did. They didn't want to fight a guy like me, but they had no choice. I'm happy I'm not signed with Al Hammond, you know, top rank, you know, golden boy. I can fight either side. And I like it that way because at the end of the day, I ain't got to pick and choose with nobody. I can fight Al Hammond. I can fight anybody. You know, and that's the way I like it. So, back to your question, it ain't weighing on me none because I know I'm the uncrowned champ. You know, I do have a win over a guy that beat Brandon Rios, but he didn't get the decision. Richard Abreu. And he came to be with the WBA champion, world champion, and I got a win over him. So that lets you know right there. You know, I'm the uncrowned king, baby.
Absolutely. Now, Hank, you're also, in the world of boxing, we know Hank Lundy isn't afraid to go anywhere,
right,
to bring it to anybody in front of any crowd. With a fight being in Madison Square Garden, what does that mean to you being so close to home to have this world title shot against such a highly ranked opponent?
Well, again, like I say, it's good. I'm right there, Philly, New York right there, but once again, my back is against the wall. I'm the B-side fighter. He's with the promoter. I still got to go out there and perform to my best ability to close the show. I don't want it to go to, you know, go to the scores, you know, to the judges. We don't want that. We want to knock, you know, but right now, it's the world title. This is what we fight for, to be champion of the world. And like I tell y'all, man, it's a different hunger that's running inside my veins, man. And I can't wait to fight night, man.
Have you noticed it's training harder for this fight than the other fights that you had?
Well, most definitely, you know, it's world title time. This is what we've been training and fighting for and going in there and giving people hell about. You know, it's fighting for a world title. But I really can say, you know, with me, I'm always in the gym. I never had to get ready. Before this fight was announced, I was down at 144 already. I actually had to bulk back up because, you know, I fight 135. I'm the champ. I'm the WBC Continental champ at 135. I still hold that title, but I actually had to, once I learned about the fight, I had to bump back up, and it's a different frame. Like right now, I'm more stronger, more natural, and it's easy to make weight. And the thing about it, he thinks I gotta come in there to bang with him to win. But you better watch out. You better look at some of Hammer and Hank tapes, man.
You lost 2 of your last 3 fights. You won to Thomas DeLorme. Crawford, you mentioned earlier that you and Crawford fought some of the same guys. He also fought DeLorme, beat him in the 6th round to claim the vacant junior welterweight world title. Do you feel like if you'd have beat DeLorme, this matchup would have happened before rather than now?
Most definitely, but at the end of the day, once again, what do you think about that DeLorme fight? I feel as though I won that fight.
A lot of people,
did, but at the end of the day, it was a 10-round fight. One more round, he was gone. This is a guy where as though he fights at 40, he used to fight at 47. He couldn't cut it with them guys. He got knocked out at 47, so he comes down to 140. If you recall that fight, I had this big sucker running around the ring like a girl. You know what I mean? And I'm going to tell you something. I see what Crawford did. He took a page out of Hammer and Hank book. DeLorme, he started off what? He started off fast. What Crawford did, sit back, and then he closed the show because he knew DeLorme was fading. Like I tell y'all, DeLorme was damaged goods after he fought the Hammer. Once you've been hit by the Hammer, you're never the same. And DeLorme was never the same.
Hey, some of the Philly fans are on the best, some of the best and worst fans. How do you feel how did the city work here?
Oh man, they showed me love. First of all, Philadelphia, man, you get the good with the bad. But at the end of the day, with a guy like me, they respect my home. Like I said, man, where I come from is show everybody, my character, my personality. And at the end of the day, what is it not to like about a guy like me that's going to go in the ring and put it all on the line? I made a statement where I say, this fight right here is for my family. A better living. A new name in boxing, world champ. So that meaning my son, auction boxes. I got family members that, want to box. So once I kick down this door, become world champ, they won't have to go through what I went through. I'm opening up new doors, new money revenues for my family. Just not one guy that's going to be on top, but I'm able to put my whole family on and, watch them become great. My kids, it's another way where I didn't have nobody to, I could say, I had a lot of people in my family that set examples, but I actually was the one that actually go out there and, make stuff happen. I watch, when I'm growing up, I never had my father, but I had uncles, aunts that took me in and tried to raise me. And I can tell you, I was a pain in the ass, excuse my language, My aunt, she could attest for that. I was running all over South Philly, crazy guy. But at the end of the day, it's a different feeling when I look at my daughters, my son, and they see dad on TV. They call my daughters the Lundy girls, my son, Baby Hammer. That's a good feeling for them to see